Bank Negara has cut the overnight policy rate to a record low as COVID-19 headwinds batter the economy. The central bank reduced the key interest rate by 25 basis points to 1.75%. This marks its fourth cut to the OPR this year. It has slashed the rate by a total of 125 basis points. Bank Negara says the move is aimed at providing additional policy stimulus to accelerate the pace of economic recovery. The central bank sees global economic conditions staying weak and global economies contracting for the remainder of the year. As for Malaysia, although it expects an improvement following the trough in the second quarter, it warns that broad-based weakness in labour markets and precautionary behaviour by households and businesses could affect economic recovery going forward. The COVID-19 pandemic and the ensuing movement restrictions have wreaked havoc on the Malaysian economy. Economic growth slowed to 0.7% in the first quarter of 2020, while 778,800 people are out of jobs as of April, up 49% from 2019. Bursa Malaysia Chairman Tan Sri Abdul Wahid Omar suggests that Malaysia replicate the GLC transformation program. This is to address the lackluster performance of corporate Malaysia. The program, if you recall, was launched in 2004 and ran for 10 years. It was aimed at strengthening governance and professionalism at the GLCs and turning them into high-performing entities. Graduates include Maybank, Axiata Group, Tenaga Nasional, Malaysia Airports Holdings and Telekom Malaysia. Abdul Wahid said today Malaysia needs to do something to address the decline in its public-listed companies' earnings, which have fallen by 5.4% between 2015 and 2019. He points out how companies under the GLC transformation program changed for the better. The net profit of the 17 GLCs grew by 10.2% per year to a cumulative 26.2 billion ringgit, while their combined market capitalisation grew 2.9 times to 386 billion ringgit. That's a total shareholder return of 11% per annum. Malaysia's national poverty rate is likely to rise as Putrajaya works on revising the country's poverty line, which it admits is long overdue for an update. Minister in the Prime Minister's Department in charge of Economy, Datuk Sri Mustafa Mohamad says efforts to update the benchmark actually started in 2018 and a new poverty line rate should be announced soon. Currently, the poverty threshold stands at 980 ringgit per month for a family of 4, which works out to about 8 ringgit per person per day. This was based on a methodology study done in 2005, when the income per capita was about 20,000 ringgit. That has since increased to 45,000 ringgit. Yesterday, former UN Special Rapporteur on Extreme Poverty and Human Rights, Philip Alston, reportedly criticised Putrajaya for having appeared to have backtracked on its previous commitment to revise the national poverty line. According to news reports, Alston said Malaysia's national poverty rate of 0.4%, the lowest in the world, was misleadingly low and unrealistic, and that the government's continued use of an outdated poverty line obscures the troubling reality that millions scrape by on very low incomes, a situation only made worse by COVID-19. THHE Engineering says its chairman Izzat Shahadi Muhammad Salihuddin has stepped down after less than a year at the helm. In a filing with Bursa Malaysia, THHE said Izzat resigned with immediate effect as he had ceased to be nominee director of Urus Harta Jamaah, which is wholly owned by the Finance Ministry. He was appointed as the group's chairman on September 13, 2019. Urus Harta Jamaah is the major shareholder of THHE, holding about 29.8% of its total issued ordinary shares as at today. According to THHE's website, Izzat has over 15 years of experience working in financial institutions, including top global bulge bracket investment banks focusing on equities. He has a Master's in Business Administration from the University of Nottingham and a Bachelor of Science Honours in Economics from the London School of Economics and Political Science. Advancecon Holdings unit, Advancecon Solar, will be building a rooftop solar photovoltaic system for pharmaceutical manufacturing plant Peritone Health in Kedah. The two parties inked an MOU, which will see Advancecon Solar installing a 461.12 kilowatts peak solar power system at Peritone Health's premises in Kulim High-Tech Park. Advancecon Solar will subsequently invest in, operate and maintain the system throughout the power purchase agreement and the lease agreement period. The MOU comes into effect from the date of signing and will remain effective until the execution of the PPA. Advancecon Solar previously signed similar MOUs with Uncorp Resources Malaysia and YHI Manufacturing Malaysia. The latest deal ups its total net energy metering portfolio to 3,710.46 kilowatts peak. The company aims to increase this portfolio size to between 7,000 and 10,000 kilowatts peak by the end of this year.